Hey everybody. I did something really unconventional. I flew, well, we flew to Vegas last weekend. And it was amazing. But on the way there, while I was flying, they asked me for my ID, like they do before you fly. And they're like, we need an ID. And I'm like, okay. So I pulled out my wallet and I gave them my license. I'm like, here's my ID. And they're like, that's not going to work. I'm like, why not? And they're like, that's not a real ID. I'm like, what you mean? That's not a real ID. Like, I got pulled over a month and a half ago by a real ID police officer. And he was like, I need your license. And I showed it to him. And he let me go because I had a broken tail light. And he was just warning me. He was so kind. But he accepted my license as a real ID. But apparently now you need another form of ID or an identification if you want to be able to fly over man-made obstacles or man-made, like roads and highways and byways. And that's a really great benefit to be able to fly over the conventional things that we consider just regular travel. But you have to have a real ID. And that got me thinking, okay, well, what is a real ID? So I guess what I'm saying to you is if you want to fly above the man-made limitations of roads and highways, you're going to have to be authenticated by your real ID, your real identification. And I thought that was so cool because as I think about it, if you want to fly above the conventional limitations that society or culture or religion has placed on us, guess what? You're going to have to come into your real ID, which means who you really are. And I guess all I'm saying is what I've been saying for a long time. Who we really are is God loved. You are just God loved. That is your real ID. That is the real identification that you need in order to be able to fly above the limitations that have been created by men-made limitations. So now let's take a little bit of a turn, and let me ask you this. How do we, okay, let me just personalize it. How do I maintain fidelity inside of a covenantal relationship with the person that I say that I love? And how do you do that? Do I spend my whole entire life building disciplines in order to keep me away from being interested in other people? Of course not. And by saying of course not, I just messed with the strategy that Christianity would have to offer you, which is build these systems so that you can not be tempted by being, I don't know, looking at or being involved or engaged with anyone else. So the way that I function in fidelity inside of a relationship is this, is to be absolutely so fascinated with the one that I'm connected to. And when you're so fascinated with the one that you're connected with, guess what? There's absolutely no interest in looking to experience pleasure with anyone else, because we are so fascinated by the one person that we say that we love. And I guess to me that is applicable to the spirit and to your love relationships. Because if you're so fascinated with God, you won't be fascinated with religion. And if you're fascinated with your lover, I'm just going to say lover, because by definition, a lover is somebody whom you say that you love. And if you're fascinated with your lover, the one person you say that you love, there is absolutely no interest in even contemplating the idea of needing to be fascinated by anyone else. So all I'm saying is love God, love your lover. By definition, the person that you say that you love, and honestly, love everyone. And if you're just continually fascinated with God, then you won't be drawn towards religion. If you're fascinated towards your lover or the one that you say that you love, you will not be even contemplating the fact of being drawn to anybody else that is other than the one you have an absolute fascination with. So, love God. Love the people that you say that you love, and love everyone in radical love and kindness to every one of you.